He heard a bedroom door open and a group of wood assembly went downstairs. The bell rang a second time and he looked at the alarm clock glowing beside him. 3:02 a.m. There was a rattle as someone slid the security chain off the front door. He rolled out of bed and walked over to the open window, his bare feet pressing down the carpet pile. The moonlight spilled onto his chest and shoulders. He was 14, Alex already well built, with the body of an
We shoved our heads in at the doorway with him. You have to see it with your mind's eye, he said. See it cleaned, with new doors and a roof repaired. See it as a wonderful 2-car garage. He looked at me with a stupid grin on his face. Or something for you, lad, a hideaway for you. And your mate, what about that, eh? I looked away. I didn't want anything to do with him. All the way around the house, it had just been the same. Just see it in your mind's eye. Just imagine what could be done. All the way around, I kept on thinking of the old man, Ernie Myers, that had lived here on his
sense of humour of yours will be the death of me yet. Jasmine Hadley allowed herself a rare giggle. The things I tell you, Meggie, it's lucky we're such good friends. Maggie's smile wavered only slightly. She looked out across the vast lawn at Callum and Seffie, her son and her employer's daughter. They were good friends, playing together, real good friends. No barriers, no boundaries. Not yet, anyway. It was a typical early summer's day, light and bright, and in the Hadley household anyway.
Caroline discovered the door a little while after they moved into the house. It was a very old house. It had an attic under the roof, and a cellar under the ground, and an overgrown garden with huge old trees in it. Caroline's family didn't own all of the house. It was too big for that. Instead, they owned part of it. There were other people who lived in the old house. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible lived in the flat below Caroline's.
On the lake, rattlesnakes and scorpions find shade under rocks and in the holes dug by the campers. Here's a good rule to remember about rattlesnakes and scorpions. If you don't bother them, they won't bother you, usually. Being bitten by a scorpion or even a rattlesnake is not the worst thing that can happen to you. You won't die, usually.
When he was nearly 13, my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow. When it healed and Jem's fears of never being able to play football were assuaged, he was seldom self-conscious about his injury. His left arm was somewhat shorter than his right when he stood or walked. The back of his hand was at right angles to his body, his thumb parallel to his
He was 12 years
thigh.
old and had lately grown rather stout, and he was still a majestic-looking pig with a wise and relevant appearance. In spite of the fact that his thrushes had never been cut, before long the other animals began to arrive and make themselves comfortable after their different fashions. First came 3 dogs, Bluebell, Jessie and Pincher, and then pigs.